Hi, my name is Nori. Today I want to share with you different variations of sun salutations. First one with the chair, and the second one with using the two blocks. Hope you enjoy practicing with me today. And I have a sticky mat underneath my chair. And the back of the chair ideally against the wall so that it won't slip or it won't move forward. So stay in one place. So, shall we begin? And stand slightly away from the chair. Feet hip width apart or wider, whichever you feel comfortable, and then feel the ground beneath your feet. Soften your knees. And then inhale, arms reach the sky, palms touch. And as you exhale, navel in hinge from the hips, soften your knees. Place the palm to the chair, forward fold. And inhale, halfway lengthen. So nice long spine, nice long back of the neck. And as you exhale, grab the edge of the mat, edge of the chair, and then step back, nice and wide, and then nice and long, to a downward facing dog. Feel the collarbones widening and the shoulder blades widening. Breathe. And on your next inhale, shifting away forward and then step forward with your right foot. And then bend the right knee and curl your back toe under. Stay here, option 1. And then option 2, walk your hand, whichever the hand. And then if you've got wall next to you, hold on to the wall. And then option 3, both palms to the thighs. And then option 4, arms reach into the sky. Whichever options you are in, feel the length in your sideways. Breathe. Tailbone nice and long. One more breath here, inhale. And then as you exhale, hinge from the hips, come forward. And place that both palms to your chair. And step back with your right foot. And back to downward facing dog again. So walk your feet hip width apart or wider, or as wide as your mat. And breathe, whichever you feel comfortable, whichever feels good. One more breath here, inhale. And as you exhale, option 1, walk your feet slightly in, like the beginning of the sequence. Hands on your chair to cat-cow stretch. Inhale, lower your belly down. Exhale, chin towards your chest. And you do that a couple of times. And then back to downward facing dog. Or from downward facing dog. And inhale, shifting away forward. Rotating the wrist, grab the edge of your chair and come forward. Roll your shoulder down, lifting the heart from the center. And as you exhale, navel in slowly, take your time, shifting away back. And back to downward facing dog. Breathe. Full cycle of the breath. Inhale. And exhale. And on your next inhale, we do it the other side, shifting away slightly forward, and then step forward with your left foot. Bend the left knee above the ankle. And curl your right toe under. And come to a lunge position. Keep your hands on the chair, option 1. And option 2, whichever the hand on the thighs, and then whichever the hand to the wall. Breathe. Or both palms to your thighs. Or option 4, lifting both arms to the sky. Breathe. One more breath here, inhale. And as you exhale, navel in hinge from the hips, come forward. Engage in your core, palms on the chair, and step back your left foot. And the feet nice and wide, and back to downward facing dog. Breathe. Inhale, and exhale. And on your next inhale, you're shifting away forward. Option 1, walk your feet in. And again, cat-cow stretch. Inhaling and exhaling. You do that a couple of times and back to downward facing dog. Or from downward facing dog. Inhale, shifting away forward, rotating your wrist, grab edge of the chair and come forward. Lifting the heart. And as you exhale, your navel in, slowly shifting away back and then rotating the wrist and the palms back on the chair. Breathe. Full cycle of the breath. Inhale and exhale. And on your next inhale, shift way forward and then walk your feet in and inhale, halfway lengthen. Nice long spine, nice long back of the neck. And then as you exhale, forward fold. Either you can keep your palms on the chair or slide in the palms, so forearms and the forehead on the chair. Or if you like a little bit more deeper, walk your feet back and hold on to lower part of the chair, maybe the legs, or maybe you've got that bar handle here. And whichever you feel comfortable, breathe. And inhale, back to the halfway lengthen. And soften your knees. Inhale, reach all the way up. Flow your arms up. Feel the lightness in the body. Palm to touch and the hand to the heart. And then we do a next one with blocks. To place a block front of your mat. And then stand either between your blocks or slightly back. So you got that space here. We want to keep that space. And then inhale, your arms reach to the sky, palm to touch. As you exhale, soften your knees, hinge from the hips, soften the knees, bow forward, and the palms on the block. And inhale, halfway lengthen. And then exhale, step back with your right foot, and lower your right knee down, and draw your right knee next to your left knee. So walk your knees, hip widths wide, or slightly wider, and then lower your blocks. And then from here, on the next inhale, shoot that right leg back. And then curl your toes, and then just slightly come forward and back. And back to the center. Press palms in to lift. Breathe. Inhale. And as you exhale, draw your right knee back underneath the hip. And inhale, lower your belly down. Exhale, curl your tailbone. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. And on the next inhale, back to the neutral position. And as you exhale, shoot that left leg back. Breathe. And then come forward and back. Find what feels good. And back to the center. Breathe. Inhale. And exhale to draw your left knee back underneath your hip. And then again, another cat-cow stretch. Inhaling. Exhaling. One more time. Inhale. And then out breath. Slowly out. And back to the neutral position. And block the longest side. And then from here, on your next inhale, shoot that right leg back. And as you exhale, step forward with your right foot. Curl your back toe under, lift the left knee, and then step forward with your left foot. And inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bow down. Soften your knees. Inhale, rise all the way up. Palm to touch, and hand to the heart. And we do a second side. Inhale, your arms reach the sky, palm to touch. As you exhale, navel in, hinge from the hips, soften your knees. Palms on the block, forward fold. And inhale, halfway lengthen. And as you exhale, step back with your left foot, nice and wide, and then lower your left knee down. And draw your right knee underneath your hip, and then lower your blocks. And from here, shoot that left leg back. Breathe. Option 1, stay here. And option 2, opposite arm lift, so right arm forward. So left heel and then the right fingertips were away from each other. Navel, so engage in your core. Breathe. And option 3, lift the left foot, so toes pointing down. Breathe. Inhale. And as you exhale, slowly guide your right palm down and the left knee down. And inhale, lower your belly. Exhale, curl your tailbones. One more time, inhale. And exhale. And on your next inhale, back to the neutral position. And this time, right foot. And inhale. Extending the right leg. Option 1, stay here. Option 2, lift left arm forward. So opposite arm left. Breathe. And option 3, lift right leg, toes pointing down. Breathe. One more breath here, inhale. And as you exhale, guide your left palm and then the right knee down. Another cat-cow stretch, inhale, lower your belly down. And exhale, curl your tailbone. One more time, inhale. And exhale. And on your next inhale, back to the neutral position. And as you exhale, to shoot that left leg. Make your block highest point. And flow your left foot forward. Curl your back toe under. Lift the back knee. And step forward with your right foot. And walk your blocks forward. So nice and wide. And whatever you feel comfortable here. So inhale, lengthening your spine. And as you exhale, forward folding. And on your next inhale, soften your knees, push the floor away, rise all the way up, and feel the lightness in the body. Palm to touch, and the hand to the heart. And then release the palms. Breathe. Inhale through your nose. And out breath, sigh out. One more time, inhale. And then out breath, sigh out. And the palms together. Thank you very much for practicing with me today. Namaste.